Hello there, welcome to tonight's special Howell and Lancôme's live chat, resetting for a blooming new year. I'm your host and editor of Howell, Ng Yi Lian. Thank you. So we're now 28 days into 2021, and I'm not sure about you ladies, but I have so many moments where I still catch myself typing or writing 2020 into my reports.
Yeah.
And last year was an unprecedented time for everyone, and you and I were not spared. I mean, I catch myself reflecting on everything a lot more than I ever had in my life. And with that reflection, I'm sure all of us have gone through. We find ourselves entering this new year more intentionally. We have reprioritized some things in our life and re-evaluated what truly matters. And we are now resetting our life for this year to live better and love better. So tonight, I have with me host Jamie Yeo. Hi Jamie, how are you tonight?
Everyone. I'm very good. I'm very well.
Thank you for being with us tonight. And also Cheryl Wee, who is a busy mom, entrepreneur, business, founding woman. Amazing. Thank you for being here with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So in line with our theme of resetting for a blooming new year, we also have paper sculpture artist Dawn Koh, who will be creating some floral art, which is really a fresh and modern take on the traditional Chinese New Year decoration. Thanks to this special Howell and Lancôme live stream tonight, Dawn has given a spin to her decoration working with Lancôme's iconic rose. So tonight, I'll be giving away 5 sets of Advanced Génifique Serum in 30 ml with a vanity kit, which is right here, and a blooming rose hanging decoration by Dawn. Yeah, look at how beautiful this is.
They can get this as well. They buy Génifique at Takashima.com.
That's right.
Or something.
Correct. And you can see the iconic Lancôme rose right here. And I love how it's in this beautiful packaging. So, it's really presentable.
Yeah. Dawn did the rose behind us too.
I know.
Yes.
How amazing is this?
She's so embarrassed now.
She's blushing behind the camera. So one thing I really like about this vanity kit is, beyond it holding all your Génifique products, it's also great for Chinese New Year visiting. You can put your, see this is how it looks like. So you can put in your angpaos and your mandarins.
Yeah.
So versatile.
And after Chinese New Year, you can actually use it again to put in more Génifique, your makeup,
Yeah,
and everything,
exactly.
right?
How useful
And
is
money.
Yeah, money.
And it's red,
Coins,
auspicious, perfect.
Food, oranges.
So the good news is 2 winners will be picked from Howell's Facebook giveaway. It has just ended, and 3 more winners will be picked from the comment box below. And they will each
Comment away.
Yes, correct. And they will each win to receive a personalized blooming rose hang decoration that you just saw. So do comment below with the initials you want Dawn to calligraph on your decoration, and don't forget the hashtag Lancôme SG. So hashtag Lancôme SG, and 3 winners will be selected during the live stream later. So also if you want to take this opportunity to replenish your Génifique products or perhaps give them to some of your relatives, since we won't be able to visit all of them, unlike in previous years. Boo-hoo.
And now it's only 8 people.
I know.
Actually a good thing for some people.
Yeah.
I shall mention that.
So there's also a 10% off, like what Jamie mentioned earlier.
Yeah, off
with
the back bottle, right?
Right,
Yeah.
the Génifique off the Takashima website. But you have to remember to put in the promo code GEN10, which is GEN10. And on top of this 10% discount, you will, with any purchase of the regular size Advanced Génifique Serum, which is here, you will also receive a complimentary decoration that Dawn did. And this awesome deal is only available to our live stream viewers. So don't forget your promo code GEN10, okay? So at the same time, there is also, I know, I want to share all the good news right now, okay? Before we start the chat. So there's a limited edition Génifique Serum 100 ml dual, which is this one. Look at how the beautiful packaging is.
Yeah.
I mean, I am really a sucker for limited edition packaging. I'm not sure about you ladies,
Yeah.
but so it's only for a short period of time that this is selling for $440. Normally it's $550, and that is 20% discount. Love discounts. And the best part, it also comes with this vanity kit. All right, so with all the exciting giveaway and promotion stuff out of the way,
She's done a very good job.
I know, my banner white.
My dream job to you.
I want to also get into our chat with my guests tonight, Jamie and Cheryl. So thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's really, I'm really glad we finally we get to sit down together after the year that we had. So I want to find out, how was 2020 for you, Cheryl?
Age before beauty, so I'll go first. 2020 was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I found out more about myself. I discovered more about myself as everything, as a wife, as a daughter, and also as a mom, because you had your kids with you like
Every
24/7 and really tested your love.
Not your patience, your love.
Patience and love, you know? Yeah. I'm sure you understand.
So I totally understand what Jamie is saying, because a month before the circuit breaker, 2 of our helpers had to leave. And it wasn't fun, because now I had to take over 2 kids full time, and I'm never usually in that role.
Wow.
Usually, like even ever since Mark and Emma, right, I went back to work like 1 month after I gave birth, so I've always had help. So like suddenly I'm thrown in the deep end, whereby I have to take care of 2 and still try to figure out how to run the business, because it's so different. And then Mark was like at his terrible twos, Emma was still about 6 months.
And none of the play areas were open. You
Yeah.
know, you had to be like,
You have to be entertainer as well.
Even the playgrounds were taped up. You
Yes,
can't even
you
go
cannot.
there. Yeah.
So, with the challenges aside, I'm sure there are positive things that came out of you. So what were the best takeaway from 2020 for you?
I learned that I don't need things like manicures and pedicures.
I know, same for me.
You know what I mean, right? you learn that actually you can be quite minimalistic if you want it to be.
Yeah.
And suddenly I realized that actually those things weren't that important.
Yeah,
You know?
I know,
So
I agree. I love that part
You're
too.
forced not to have your lashes done, your nails, your eyebrows, everything. You know?
And now you're back with vengeance.
Yeah, only my lashes. Yeah, what about you, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I think you go down to the essentials and know what is important and what you can live without. I think it's also a good time to reconnect with the kids and the whole family, because you're home 24/7. So I stay with my mom and my aunt, and that's a good thing, because I had my mom, I had my brother back in Singapore.
Yeah, good thing you had them, because you didn't have your helpers.
Exactly. So there are people to play with the kids, and then my mom was cooking every single day. So I think just spending that amount of time with family, I think that was really good.
Okay, I think we have to speak louder, because I think some of viewers can't hear us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So let's share our boisterous energy more.
Yeah, all of them are very loud, so you guys need to be louder.
So how do you see your skin being impacted last year?
I think for me, it was a lot drier, because not being able to go out very often. I think sometimes in the afternoon, because circuit breaker, I think was April, May, June, right? It was very hot. So half the time we were in an aircon room, and it's very dry for the skin. And somehow or other, when you don't put on makeup, I feel that it's a lot drier on the skin, because there's probably just less. Sometimes makeup do have that skincare element to it.
They do, yeah.
So I felt that my skin was a lot drier.
Yeah,
So-
mine just went haywire because I ate so much during circuit breaker.
Don't we
Because the
all?
only thing that gave me pleasure was
Yeah.
was getting food delivered. Suddenly, okay, that was like the best part about lockdown. Suddenly, all these amazing restaurants were delivering.
Yes.
I know.
You could like get food from Candle Nut and all these
I
like
Fun ends.
yeah,
Oh,
they were
yes.
They were never.
it was
good.
crazy.
I love
so I was
that.
like eating so much every day, and my skin really suffered. 'cause
So
of it.
how do you take care of your skin post circuit breaker?
Definitely by using good products, like Génifique.
Yeah.
Also, I went for facials.
After
and-
circuit breaker.
Yeah, and I ate less. less sugar, definitely.
How about you, Cheryl? How long have you been using Génifique for?
Actually, I've been using Génifique for about 2 to 3 years. So just about after I gave birth to my first kid. Because I feel that after you give birth, right, I'm not sure for you, Jamie, I feel that my skin changes after pregnancy or after childbirth.
Yeah,
For me, it became a lot drier. So yeah.
Mine is just when I got older lah.
Yeah, same. So
One of those
what difference has Génifique made for your skin?
For me, I think, for me, I don't know whether you feel the same way, but it hydrates my skin without being greasy. I have this big thing
Yes.
with greasiness.
Me
I hate
too.
it, so
I think it's our climate.
Yeah.
I've just always hated, because when I was younger, everything if I put anything greasy on my face, I'll break out, because I used to get a lot of pimples and
Yeah.
stuff. So I think it's like that trauma from back then. So I like things light.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really love the fact that it actually works with your skin microbiome because I read a lot about that.
Yeah.
You know, so I like that whole scientific aspect of Génifique.
Yeah. So how about you, Cheryl? How do you like Génifique?
Okay, so for me, because I've got eczema since I was a kid, so anything that is too harsh, my skin will just not work. It will just break out into rashes. And similarly, I don't like the greasy feeling because whenever it's greasy and then plus, you know, the rashes and all that just doesn't feel good. And plus, if you pack on more things, right, it's just not going to work out. So the lightweightness texture. Yeah.
So if that's the favorite part of Génifique, the
Yes.
lightweightness.
Yes.
How about yours, Jamie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too, yeah.
Actually, same here. And speaking of the lightweight texture, I want to really show how light it is.
Yes.
Ooh, it was some. Do you want some? Then try. And then you want to see the texture. Just pat it in.
Yeah.
And
So it looks like, you know, it's very rich, right?
Yeah.
But actually
yeah,
it's very
no,
lightweight.
it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is very
even
lightweight.
for like before we did a makeup for tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, the makeup artist
Yes.
also put some on the face, and it's just like within 2 seconds, it was just fully absorbed, and it felt very nourished after that.
Actually, I found another thing. So I think in the past 1 year, whenever I put the Génifique before I put on makeup, especially very heavy makeup, right,
Yeah.
my makeup stays on really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like a primer as well.
Yes,
It's almost like a primer,
I use it like
yeah.
a primer
Yeah.
also.
So versatile.
Yeah.
I use it on my neck too, all the way down.
Oh, it's very important, right?
What if the neck is like, you know, so nice.
Just here.
Thanks for the tip. I'm doing it right now.
No, it's true, no. The neck, right, is the one that shows the age.
Yeah.
We
must
neglect
do it
it
upwards,
actually,
right?
so it's
Yeah.
I always
Wait, I
put
need
my
more.
serum
Okay,
all the
see,
way
that's what she's
down.
just doing it, so I need to make sure.
I need more. I need more.
But you see, you can do it because this one is like this one. It's like they're gonna give you or something, right? So
No lah, it's
so you
just
do it
that
neck.
She's just like
You
slapping
don't
it on
use
right
too
now.
much. I want
elbow
to use that.
too. You know, elbow is really dry. But just a reminder that you should, you know, treat the different areas as well.
Of course,
yeah.
yeah.
Not just, you know, not just a neck in your face.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cheryl, I understand that you were running 2 businesses
Yes.
from home
Yes.
during circuit breaker.
Yeah.
So-
Apart from the family business, we actually opened 2 online new businesses. One is Cheryl W, which is the wellness and beauty products. Another one is Oh Hello Bae, which is skin products that was opened together with my sister and my cousins. So yeah, we're just trying to figure that whole thing out. I think that was that was quite
So
crazy.
you had to switch to selling online, right? And
Yes,
just marketing
yes.
online and stuff
Yeah.
like
So
that.
that must be really stressful, and on top of that, we have to wear masks nowadays too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I hate wearing
what?
Do you
Yeah.
feel that wearing masks is very bad for your skin?
Yeah, I think that's also one of the reasons why I like Génifique, because can you imagine slapping on anything too rich, like a rich moisturizer, and then wearing mask?
Yeah.
Ugh, cannot,
Yeah,
cannot,
that's right. You
So
can
the most
feel
I
it.
can do is like a serum like Génifique, and then that's it. I
Yeah.
don't need anything else.
Speaking of which, it's all fully absorbed now.
See?
Yeah.
I know, I know. So what skin goals has Génifique helped you achieve?
I break out less for sure. What about you?
I think it's a lot less drier.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, on days that I don't put makeup, I just put Génifique. And actually, I add on a Clarifique.
Yes, oh my god, I love Clarifique.
Yeah.
That smell, the grapeseed smell.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
when you shake it, it has the micro bubbles, and I use it as a toner. So before the Génifique,
Yeah.
I think actually definitely helps with the very dry, dehydrated skin.
Yeah, and the other product that I love from Génifique is the lash and eye concentrate.
yes.
You know, with the applicator, it's really cooling on the
little
skin.
cold
Yes,
ball, right?
correct.
You can just rub. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I think you mentioned just now to me that you know, Génifique has also helped you achieve stronger skin.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also for Jamie, like it has also helped you to achieve consistently smooth and radiant skin.
Yeah, because it helps to balance your skin microbiome, like what I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Because you know we've got like microbiome on our skin, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
so
right.
the Génifique just balances that out. It works together with it, so that kind of boosts the hydration of
Yeah,
the skin.
and make your skin moisturize as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I feel for me, when I feel my skin is dry, it kind of cracks, right? And that's where your skin is not as resilient, and that's where you can. I feel I'm more prone to more like rashes, more breakouts.
Yeah.
So I think building that skin barrier and building up my skin's protective layer, I think that's very important, which I think that the Génifique definitely helps with that.
Okay, so in reflection, what do you think are some of the best lessons you've learned from 2020?
What's the best lesson you've learned in 2020?
Oh gosh, you start.
Too much, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Cheryl?
Oh, okay. This one I feel like it's a bit more serious. I think there's no best lesson, but one of the lessons that I've learned is that nothing is perfect. There's no perfect timing. There's no perfect person, because especially when living together 24/7, and friction happens.
Yeah. Or the imperfection came out.
Yeah, and I mean us too, right? We're not perfect,
of
right?
course.
So people, we have to give and take, and even with timing, there's no such thing as a perfect timing for your business. No perfect timing for anything, and things can go wrong. But you just have to keep moving on. Just take things one thing at a time. Someone actually told me that I know the forest looks really huge when you look at it, but if you just take one tree at a time, you will scale the forest in time to come. So similarly for be your skin or anything, if you feel so overwhelming, like, oh my goodness, my skin has so many problems, it's okay, just go one thing at a time and you get there.
I love that. It's very practical advice too.
I learned that we are very resilient, and I also, on a wider perspective, I learned that we all need to take care of this planet we live on. I think the fact that we let the virus spread like that, and then what it caused, kind of just, it kind of made us think, just get back to basics about this earth, about how we live life, and how let's try not to be too excessive. I think being minimalistic is actually the best.
And you also started your business during.
I did. So maybe one of the reasons, because Cheryl is asking me why I started Lula J Jewelry, but maybe one of the reasons is because during the lockdown I was so. I felt so suffocated at home with my children. I actually did my own deliveries. I did my own deliveries. I wanted to get out of the house. It's like, Mama has to go work, because it was allowed. Deliveries were allowed, right? So I was like, I've got deliveries today. I drive very slowly to
So you set up your business so you can be a delivery person.
so I can be out of the house, right?
Okay, before we get back to the chat with Cheryl and Jamie, I want to find out more about the beautiful paper rose sculptures that Dawn has created. So I want to remind you to comment below with the initials you want Dawn to calligraph on your hanging decoration, and don't forget the hashtag Lancôme SG in your comments. So the 3 winners from the live chat tonight will be announced at the end, so you have to stay tuned till the end.
So the 3 winners will get that, and also the Génifique?
Correct.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
amazing.
Yeah.
Hi Dawn.
I want to comment. Someone pass my phone so I can comment.
That's disqualified. Okay, so Dawn, tell us about the beautiful rose sculptures. Are they difficult to create?
Yeah, it took me a few days to create the rose sculptures.
What is the inspiration behind that?
I think it really is that Lancôme's muse is the rose, and we really wanted to bring a new spin to it. That's when we come up with using traditional paper art that's everlasting. So we have an everlasting rose.
Yeah, like our skin?
Yes, exactly.
So when did you start using Génifique?
I started using Génifique 2 months ago actually. Yeah.
Very new, doctor.
Yes, I am, and I was
So you can really see the
surprised.
difference between 2 months ago and now.
To be honest, I could see the difference like on the first day.
Oh, wow.
I'm not exaggerating, but I was quite surprised. My skin was slightly dewy. And on the next day and the next, it got better.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. So what's your favorite part about the product?
That it works, obviously.
Yeah.
But I really like the applicator as well.
Yeah, it's so cool, right?
Yeah.
It's so easy to use.
It is. It gives you the perfect dose of how much you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Dawn, for sharing with us your process as a paper sculpture artist. And the moment everyone has been waiting for is finally here. But I'm only going to first announce the first 2 winners from our Facebook giveaway. And I want Cheryl to do the honor, but before she do so, I want to just share the prize, which is a set of Advanced Génifique Serum in 30 ml, which is this one, with a vanity kit and a blooming rose hanging decoration by Dawn. It's worth $180 that Jamie, you cannot participate, okay? Okay, Cheryl. Oh, wow. You should pick the 100 ml one.
Yeah, well,
Or the limited edition
that's true actually. Where's the closest? Anyway.
Okay, Cheryl, can you do us the honor of announcing our 2 winners from Facebook?
Okay, so the
Drum roll?
first one, yes, drum roll.
I'll do it.
Oh, good one.
Okay, the first one is July Luo.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's July.
And the second one is Veronica Chen.
Woo! Thank you. Congratulations. So I also want to continue our conversation that before we went to Dawn and the giveaway is that what are some of the self-care habits that you have adopted since circuit breaker? For you, Jamie?
I meditate more. I never used to meditate so much, but we had so much time during lockdown. I actually learned how to do it.
Okay.
There's like a technique, you know.
Oh, really? But what if your brain just drifts away?
Yeah.
So for me, the technique is like almost like making your brain like doze.
Oh.
The feeling you get when you're about to doze, about to sleep.
Okay.
But don't fall asleep.
But don't fall asleep. So actually for me, the technique is not to concentrate on breathing, because when I'm concentrating on something, my brain is active.
Okay.
But the technique is to like drift off for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it relaxes me. So the thing is, people think that meditation is just something that you do, but actually it's something that you have to learn. Yeah. So,
And when do you do that? Like which time of the day?
when the kids are watching TV, I go into the room and I just look out the window. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, so how long do you do it for?
Yeah.
Maybe like 5-10 minutes. I actually have like this. Yeah, I'll tell you guys later. It's some really cool like gadget I have that teaches you how to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about an app? Do you use an app as
So
well?
you pair it with an app.
I see.
Yeah, and it measures your brain activity to tell you like whether you have kind of drifted off or not.
Oh, wow.
Whether you're relaxed or not. Yeah.
So whether you're like
it-
meditating or not.
yeah. So it teaches you how to do it. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Because you know, it's just like you take care of your skin, you have to take care of your mental health,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
It's inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
How about you, Cheryl?
To be honest, last year really I don't have time for self-care because like when everybody was binge watching like Crash Landing and all the funny other shows, right? I was like,
Did you watch Crash
No,
Landing?
I
did.
did.
Like
Yeah.
it's okay not to be okay. That's the only one that I managed to squeeze in.
Okay.
So I didn't really have much time for self-care because most of the time I'm either like taking care of the kids.
But you have a wellness.
I don't have time for that because then it's locked down, right?
Yeah,
So I don't have
true.
time
So
for
you-
that.
yeah.
And most of the time, even having that, yes, I try to squeeze in like 1 or 2 times, or once a week actually the most. But I think similarly almost to mental health, I think I was a bit more aware and more conscious about slowing down when I realized that I'm just getting out of hand. And I try to pray a bit more.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
So just be a bit more conversational because sometimes you know the I think it helps, you know, to make it a bit more easier and more casual.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So during that period, a lot of us also become like master chef.
Oh,
or
yeah.
like, gym bunny.
Yeah.
I mean, not gym bunny, a home gym bunny.
Yeah.
Like, which one do you belong to?
Master Chef.
Oh, really?
I ate more than I worked out for sure.
You
Master chef as in you cook, not you eat.
Yeah, okay, maybe not.
Master taster.
Neither.
Master taster.
Yeah,
Okay, then
master
what
taster.
do you
Same as her.
Taster.
Same master
Okay.
taster.
Food deliveries are amazing.
I mean, I'm like
Come on.
heaviest in my life right now, but you know what? No regrets.
Did you work out a lot? I cannot work out at home. I just can't. I
Why-
need to
why
go to
not?
the gym.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I need someone to count for me.
to bark at you.
Just to
you know.
count for me because then I can switch off.
Oh, I see.
weird
You
like that.
outsource your
You're counting.
yeah.
I don't know. I just need someone to
And
help.
Cheryl, master chef.
No, because my mom is so good at cooking, right? Just let her do
Master
it.
taster as well. Taster.
Yeah. But I think it was actually quite a nice time during lockdown.
Yeah.
Food-wise, it was a nice time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I know. It was so.
It's the only thing that kept me going.
Really?
What to eat?
Yeah.
What to eat for dinner tonight?
What was your retail therapy during that period?
Online.
Not really.
What do you do? Oh, deliveries.
Anyway, I did a lot of deliveries. So there you go.
I love running
You
to
know,
the
delivery people lead such different lives. You know, when you go to a condo and you say you're delivering, sometimes you have to like be in a different lift. You know.
Yeah.
So it was really eye-opening for me to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no, I have experienced that in my,
Like, oh, go
my
to that
business
lift,
as
like,
well. Yeah.
Okay, you know. And
It's a
like,
reality check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mind. I mean, it was just like, okay, so this is.
Yeah, exactly. I made a lot of runs to the supermarket.
Oh,
and-
yes, 'cause
yeah,
that was allowed.
yes, and like I need this, and I'll do it every week. And every time I go, I mean, I don't drive, so I'll take a cab, and my husband will be like, "What do you buy again this week?" So we still have so much food.
Yeah.
Then do you cook?
Sure.
No, he cooks.
Oh.
I buy the food for him. To
Then you
cook.
eat.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I think it was actually quite a nice time food-wise.
It was, yeah.
Right. It's a very unique time, I would say.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe some people are still going through it in this world.
Some
Some people are still going through a lockdown right now
So
as
many-
we speak.
yes. so many
Exact
parts.
same lockdown, everything
Yeah.
shut, school shut, everything.
Yeah, and repeated
it's-
lockdowns
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I would be absolutely
Yeah.
mental if I was them.
I know,
Yeah.
same. But okay, how about skincare, self-care during this period? Is that like you add in a new step? I mean, for me, I am like your 12-step beauty regime lover. I love like all these different
I was about to
steps.
say, actually, your skin is very nice
Yeah.
to hear,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because she's got all these
Yeah,
dresses here,
exactly.
and then after
Because
that
I
she's gonna
put-
bring everything
yeah.
home.
I know, right? And then she'll just put it on her neck and
It's
her
for
hair.
her world, but right now, I know she's, they're all working from home, right?
It is
Whoa, it's really her world.
So tell me, like, do you start masking more? Do you start like using more serums, more essence?
Actually, no, I try to keep it a bit simpler.
Yeah, me too. Simpler, yeah. I think the fact that we didn't have to wear so much makeup helped.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Not
definitely
fun. And also,
helps.
we're not actually seeing that many people. So.
I
And
know.
also, we have to wear a mask, so even if you put makeup, it's just like a little appear around your
You know when,
Yeah.
when the lockdown just was lifted, right? So we
Yeah.
had to go to the office, right? I remember one of the colleagues that we had, she literally only just put makeup from here to here.
Exactly, right?
But even the foundation.
Yeah,
why not?
she said, yeah, no need what, because we have to keep the mask on every time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I said, but then
I
if you
agree.
eat how?
But then you see the different like discoloration.
Yeah. But I think she was really trying to minimize.
But that's
things,
why
right?
good skincare comes in play.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Yeah.
have so much obvious.
Yeah.
change.
I think during this period, I mean, I definitely wear less makeup, but I definitely increase my skincare use because, I mean, you have more time in a way at home during circuit breaker, especially that. If I have that time, why not treat myself in small ways? Like taking time to go through a certain skincare regime,
Yeah.
applying more Génifique, not just on my face, but the
Her elbows.
Correct.
Yeah, because she's at the top of her world, so she's got all the
Her
products.
neck.
Yeah, so much she can put on the neck.
shy out, okay? Don't say that part so loud.
My
But,
knees.
So post coming out from circuit breaker, what new like lifestyle habits have you sort of adopted as well? Like for me, so I completely agree with Jamie what you said about being more minimalist. I did like the grab bags and like sold like 60 grab bags, like just clothes that you don't wear anymore that I've never cleared in the last 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and it gets to a point of like when it comes to like my clothes, they're just too much.
Yeah.
And then with the humidity, like they're just like growing mold.
Yes.
So you just want to cut down almost
Yeah,
desperately.
Scale back, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I did not work out for like 2 years before that.
Now you do?
Now I do.
All right.
I know.
Well done.
Thank you.
Working out is not just for being slim, it's
Yes.
really
Yeah.
just for being healthy.
That's
right?
And I find that working out is very good for mental clarity.
Everything really,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you do for working out?
I have a trainer who helps me count. Hi Joe, thanks for tuning in. I have a trainer.
I'm a trainer too because I'm too lazy to do
Yeah,
my
me too,
own.
exactly. You too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a trainer as well. Because in the past, I used to be like a cardio bunny. I just keep thinking that cardio
I hate
is the
cardio.
only way to lose weight.
Yeah.
So in the past, I got the whole exercise mentality wrong. And I think now, in the past couple of years, I realized that exercise is a lot about mental clarity, it's about actually physical health, circulation, getting good skin as well.
Yeah.
And weights and resistance training is just as important, in fact, if not more important.
It is because it's actually really good for our bones as
Yes.
well because Asian women tend to have brittle bones when we're
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I sign up for like a trainer, I actually I do not like the kind that barks at me.
Yeah.
To like really tell me that.
Hello, hi.
Yeah, I love my trainer. No, she's super encouraging. She's like, oh my god, you're doing so well. I'm really, am I? She's like, yeah,
You're like liars. Just kidding.
whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, true. Oh, you're doing so well today. Yeah, I've done all in one set. 8 to go. It's better than 0.
Thanks for the fake encouragement.
But honestly, I mean, we obviously have the luxury of getting trainers and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can exercise and
so many ways.
without
Actually,
a
my
trainer,
goal
sure.
eventually is to like stop the trainer like quite
Yeah,
soon.
we're just learning techniques,
Exactly,
right?
because
Yeah.
when I used to go to the gym, I'm like, I have no idea what to use with the
Yes,
machines,
yes.
and you can do it wrong.
And also the position, I think it's
Correct.
very important because if you don't know, then you might injure yourself.
Exactly.
But yes, if you just do body weights and in general exercise, any kind of exercise, you just do.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband follows apps and stuff and works out in the gym.
That's
so,
right.
you know, you don't need a trainer.
Yeah,
They-
exactly.
But yeah, for me, a trainer paces me. Like, you know, I have to get up and go
Yeah,
down to the gym
exactly.
at that time.
It's like, I'm not disciplined.
Not be
Yeah.
like, okay, like, it's
Yeah, waste my
tomorrow.
Okay, before we announce the last three winners, I also want to go into Dawn again, just to really see her process of creating that beautiful hanging decoration that is inspired by
that's so
Lancôme's
beautiful.
iconic rose. Yeah. So, Dawn, can you just show us a bit of the complete work? And maybe show us that
I
beautiful.
just completed yours actually.
Yeah.
So there's your name there.
Oh, Jamie was like eyeing one. Jamie, get
Oh,
it.
I get one. Oh, thank you.
So it's like three-dimensional.
It's like a Chinese New Year
Yeah.
decoration, right?
It
Is
is.
it?
It's where you can hang up.
It's
so there'll be
beautiful.
there'll be a line for you to hang in.
I don't usually like to hang Chinese New Year decorations,
really?
but I would definitely hang this.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Okay, speaking of hanging and putting it in your house, oh my god, this beautiful, huge rose sculpture behind us.
Can I take this home as well?
This guy's asking for too much. You know? Dawn, tell us a bit about how you create this sculpture. It is really so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, first I did, I experimented first. So I did a mock-up and then this is the actual one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all made by paper. And there's a lot of wood that you don't see in
Oh,
between.
really?
Yeah, to hold it up. Because paper is flat and it requires some structure
It's beautiful.
to stand this way. And there's a lot of wires in between.
But
as
how you
well.
bend each paper?
Yeah.
you know,
I
like
curl it in my
petal.
hands. So I look at the image of a rose and then I just curl it petal by petal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you?
The entire process actually 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah, with the carpentry and everything.
Like how many days, how many hours in a day?
Quite long actually.
Wow.
6 or 7 hours maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you sort of replicate that into like the one that you're holding on to right now.
Yeah, I actually did them separately because the bigger rose has more details. Yeah.
More petals for
Yeah.
sure, right?
Yeah.
And it pops out more as well.
It's beautiful.
Okay. And now, like, you know, our viewers can understand the rose decoration is really painstakingly handmade. So, how about the calligraphy? Where do you put it on the decoration?
It's actually on one petal of the rose over here.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I,
did
I love
gold.
that it's in gold too. You know, very auspicious.
It is.
Which we all need more of this year
Yes.
after the year we had last year.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dawn.
Thank you.
So, Cheryl and Jamie, I also want to ask you that, okay, so the one thing, maybe it's a perspective or a new lifestyle habit or beauty habit that you have changed since last year to this year that you would definitely be carrying with you for a long time. Like a new, for me, I would go first, is really to continuously be more active. I really am not the best, like in my whole adult life. You know, I have moments where I'm really good, then you know I slow down and I don't go to the gym for like 3 months. So, yeah, I think that perspective of like cutting down and deciding what truly matters has really, I have really believed that and seen that change in my lifestyle as well. And I no longer skip my nighttime regime. You know, sometimes you get so tired after like a full day of work.
Yeah.
And so it's okay lah, I can just go to bed. Just
Oh, I never do that.
oh
I
wow.
go OCD. I cannot touch my bed if I'm not showered.
No, but it's like I don't put
Skincare.
on the skincare.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
But the thing about like what Dawn was saying, actually, I forgot to mention the applicator. It's so easy.
Yeah.
To slap on Génifique because
That's
you
right.
don't even have to press. You just,
I know.
I mean, you press obviously, but you don't have to like measure how
You know,
much
And then
you
see how
need.
much and then
Yeah,
right?
it's just so easy. It
So
takes
soft,
5 seconds to take care of your
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah, you know, it's
Oh, your elbow, your elbow.
I know. It's just like, yeah, enviable elbows now. How about you, Cheryl?
Okay, so there are days that I skip my nighttime regime still. What do I want to take along? I think find quality products and keep it to a minimum. Right? We're very tempted always to do a lot.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think to do what's enough, and I think that's good enough. And I think our skin kind of change every couple of years. So I think at that point of time, find the most suitable and the best product for you at that point of time, and be consistent with that.
Do you recall your Génifique journey? Like, how do you discover Génifique? For me, I obviously it's through work as well. So I went on a press trip. I had the privilege to go on a press trip with Lancôme. That's when I discovered Génifique and Clarifique. And I know we are here to talk about Génifique, but I have to say the Clarifique is life-changing for me. It has become such a therapeutic step in my skincare routine that
You need to check it out.
yeah, you should.
Yeah.
The smell, the smell is just amazing, the grapeseed smell, and you can really feel how everything gets absorbed so much more and more quickly into your skin.
Yeah.
That I don't skip that step at all. Even if I maybe instead of 3 layers of serum, I'll put in 1, but I will never skip Clarifique. And then the eye and lash concentrate, so I would like dot it around even on my eyelid. And really like massage it in because of the cooling effect. I'll put it in the fridge first actually.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you can really feel how cool it
Is
the
on the
eye
eye.
area is. Yeah. So that has been really like the change in my skincare journey as well.
I see.
Yeah. So do you recall how you discover Génifique?
I think the good people at Lancôme gave me a bottle, but you know, I chose to use it even after that. Obviously, you know, we get given different things to try all the time.
Yeah.
But it was something that really stood out for me because I don't know. I like the science behind it firstly because I'm quite like a geek like that.
Really?
Yeah, I like the whole like
I know
you know,
you-
the microbiome and,
exactly.
and all that because I have read about it before. So I just liked it and I liked that it was really lightweight as well.
Yeah.
And it didn't cause any breakouts.
You can't discredit, like, I mean, there are a lot of amazing products out there.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, we also have to be
They
really...
themselves have lots of other good
Yeah.
serums
Exactly.
and products. Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, we are busy women, you know, we have work, we have family to take care of, and we want our products just be effective,
Yeah.
and also it must work for our busy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so the fact that it's super lightweight, and it gets absorbed so quickly, and the fact that we live in Singapore, how this texture really works for all of us, I mean, that really makes a world of difference. So that is really the one part that, you know,
Yeah.
I'm really grateful to Génifique for. How about you, Cheryl? Do you recall?
Similarly, also the people at Lancôme actually sent a bottle, and then I tried it on. I remember what really stood up for me and made me change was because I was watching one of Peter Koh's makeup videos, and he was using it as a makeup primer first, a base first before he poured makeup. So I was like, oh, because not very often you see a serum that you can use it as a makeup base before you put on makeup, right? Because it's usually very rich or very greasy. And I tried it on my own. I said, hey, this is a very good idea. And when I actually used that with the makeup, I realized the makeup lasted long, and my skin wasn't as dry at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Even if your makeup's like days and days and days and days, right? It actually protects your skin. So yeah, so that's the reason why I remember that stood out for me very, very much.
Okay, so the time where everyone has been waiting for tonight.
Yeah.
So just before we announce the 3 winners from our live chat, I want to remind you again that there's a 10% discount off any regular size black bottle or Génifique at Takashimaya website. So, and on top of the discount, you will also receive the blooming rose hanging decoration by Dawn. At the same time, there's also the limited edition Advanced Génifique 100 ml dual. So it's also on Takashimaya's website. It's priced at $440 right now, and it was retailing at $550. And I mean, it's just so beautiful.
You know, actually, I kept the bottle because I remember
Even after you finish the Génifique product.
especially for the red color one.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Because I remember 2020, right, was all red, and then it just has 2020 like this
Yeah.
handwriting.
Yeah.
So I have that
that
bottle,
one
and then
too.
now I have this
It's a
bottle.
nice
so,
red.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a
I know.
tradition to kind of keep every single bottle.
And
Yeah.
of course, if you get this, remember the serum is the same.
Yes.
Yes,
right?
of
It's
course.
the same.
It's just a photo.
It's just
Correct.
as effective as well.
I mean, the black is
that's the one that's
super chic
has
too.
10% off, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And this is the
And
20% off.
20% off, and this one has the blooming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
correct.
have to have a promo code GN10
That's right, Gen
on the
10.
Takashimaya website. Yeah.
That's right. So if you're looking for Chinese New Year gifting options, do consider this. I know some of my girlfriends would definitely love this limited edition, beautiful packaging of Génifique. Okay, now we will announce the 3 winners from our live chat. They will each win a set of Advanced Génifique Serum in 30 ml in a vanity kit with that blooming decoration, worth $180 in total.
This is from the Herol IG page, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So now, Jamie, can you do us the honor of announcing the 3 winners?
Yep. To these 3 people, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. Congratulations going out to Janie Chan.
Yay!
Your nick is Janie Chan, and then there's Sim Shuna as well. Congratulations, Sim Shuna. And last but not least, Rubble Marble.
I love that handle.
Yeah, so cute. Congratulations.
To all the 5 winners from our Facebook and IG live giveaway.
Yes.
Please send Howard Singapore a DM on Instagram with a full name and email address so that we can get in touch with you on the prize collection. Thank you once again for joining us tonight. I hope you found this session with Jamie, Cheryl, and Dawn insightful and motivating. Let's reset ourselves with better intentions and reset our skin for 2021 with Advanced Génifique. Remember to check out promotions on Takashimaya's website and have an awesome time shopping. Till the next time on Her World Singapore, I'm Ng Yi Lian signing off. And thanks Jamie and Cheryl.
Thank you.
Good night, and don't forget that important self-care regime for your skin tonight.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.